Hi everyone and welcome. This is going to be an interesting video about my Ducati Panigale V4's virtual journey from unboxing to unveiling and finally taking it to the track, and also a detailed visual map and a virtual tour of Buddh International Circuit, a corner by corner insight. So stick with us. Varun Sathe, one of the ace studio photographers and an automotive enthusiast, did a fab job in capturing the beauty of this machine in his studio. It was a great evening spent with him in his studio. These are some pictures from that shoot. Later on, once we took it to the track, some ace photographers like Asif Zuberi, Nipun Srivastav spent some time on track trying to capture this beautiful machine in action. This was the first V4 in India on track. Obviously, we had many people who were wanting to just take a glance at, how she performs and how she looks and wanted to capture a piece of it. Out of the many track days that I did at Buddh International Circuit, one of them was the DRE, the Ducati riding experience. I and my wife had a great time at the track event. Ducati had gotten their ace factory test rider, Alejandro Valia, and his technical team. His technical team was helping us understand the Panigale V4 better and set it up properly. And Alejandro Valia was riding with us himself. What a fab and amazing rider. It was an experience riding behind him. I was fortunate enough to ride behind him for some time and try and keep up with the pace. He had toned down his pace a bit, and that's how I managed to do that. And this is Dave Moss, the legendary suspension tuning god. One of the other events, the track event organizers had got Dave Moss to help us tune our suspension. He did a fab job on my V4. Many track days with this machine, and I'll give you a detailed walkthrough as we proceed further. This what you see here is the black and white livery, inspired by the MotoGP livery, and wrapped me up in Bangalore and helped me do this. The machine looked amazing in this livery too. However, later I finally got it back to the original Ducati red. That was corner 1 at BIC, one of the trickiest corners on the racetrack, because you come at high speeds from the main straight and you have to brake really hard to line up for the downhill right-hander. And it's tricky because immediately after this corner is a sweeping left-hander, so you have to switch your body positions and the bike and align yourself for a good entry line for corner 3, which is the tightest corner on the track. This is corner 3, the tightest right-hander at BIC, a place where maximum riders land up wasting a lot of time and adding precious seconds to their lap times. That was the back straight where you can test your bike's top speeds, but do remember to brake on point because it's followed with a downhill right-hander. That's corner 5 for you, a beautiful left-hand corner, one of my favorite corners. And this corner is just before the chicane. And chicane is absolute fun. You'll see it in the video ahead. Hip flick, where you switch your body position from one side to the other without unsettling the motorcycle. Just after the chicane is this parabola. It's a double apex parabola, and if you don't get your entry point and the lines correct, the chances of you running out of track here. As you exit the parabola with your power wheelies, this is corner 13 and corner 14. The corner 13 is a left-hander, followed with corner 14, which is a right-hander. After after corner 14, which is a right-hander, you go uphill for another right-hander, and this one's a tricky one because you're going uphill, and then it's a right-hand downhill corner. It's a blind corner, but one of the best corners again on the track. That's your final corner 16 at the racetrack. One of my favorites again.